Today at my home garage, we do the service bulletin on a Honda Civic that has the problem where the seat rocks. So first step is we're going to disconnect the battery terminal. Remove the negative battery terminal, 10 millimeter. Tuck it under there. The next step is you will be removing these two front 14 millimeter bolts. There's one. Okay. Now let's move to the back. So now we're gonna remove these covers to expose, there's one on each side, and that exposes the bolts we need to remove. Same idea. This might be the first time these bolts ever have been removed, so that's good for us. Okay, now that that's removed, our seat is now pretty much loose. Okay, so with our seat loose, take a look, our seat's completely loose. I want you to go all the way to the middle with it and then tilt it back like so. And that'll expose our ABS connectors that we need to remove, okay? And that is for the inflators, the seatbelt inflator. When it goes off, this is pretty much the only reason we need to do this, okay? So all we gotta do is depress this connector down, and then this one you slide up, and now it's disconnected. That's why you gotta disconnect the battery. Now remove the seat from the car. Okay, once you have the seat out of the car, we're just gonna disassemble the seat. It's not that hard. You'll see that keep your parts nicely organized. You'll see down in this slot, there's a little clip, and your job is to literally just, you'll literally see it, you pry it out, and once you have it released, there, this will come up. Take a look. Just a clip like that, and all it does is sit in here like so. Okay, so you're just prying it through the inside. Okay, next step is you want to remove this handle. So I know it looks really weird. It actually is not that bad. You just gotta kind of work it. There it is. Phillips. Okay. And there must be one more back here. There's a little tab. Just holds a little thing like this. This screws out. Look around, make sure there's nothing else in your way. Okay, and then this just pops out. That's it. Okay. I think there's one more. That's it. Once you get that out, you should be able to remove this completely out of the vehicle. It might take a little bit of effort. You just gotta kind of play with this, okay? So now we have exposed everything that we were repairing, okay? Once we get this side off, you'll see, one thing I like to do is, these are the bushings that are failed on the vehicle. So I'm pretty sure it's probably like a 12, okay? Yeah, see the play? That's what causes your seat to move. And that's where we're gonna make the corrections. So you gotta make sure you have all your pieces. So let's remove this piece first. See if it wants to come out. Okay, don't lose your bolts. Okay, here's your stuff you're going to be replacing. Okay, just keep everything together for now. All right. And there should be something here. Okay. Okay, let's get all our kit. Comes with new nuts. New nuts. What else? Here's our bushings. All right, so remove the old ones. That's what I forgot to do. See, here's the old ones. They're all damaged. This is what we're changing. Okay, slide your new ones in. That one should be fine there. Okay, it's backwards. Make sure you do it correctly. Don't be like me. Okay, this goes on like that. There we go. Much better. Now you get your washers on. They only go on one way. Okay. They kind of lock. And we got brand new nuts. Okay. Okay. To make sure that the washer is doing its job, locking. Gotta just make sure it's in. Good. Okay. Now we can tighten this up. Oh, see how it came loose? See that? That washer has to line up. So we gotta make sure that it stays. Let's undo this now. Okay, see that? If it does not line up, we're gonna be in trouble. So let's make sure that it stays lined up. Okay. Okay, there. Okay. It's 17 foot-pounds. It is 17 foot-pounds, so we will do that. 20. Here's 17. One, two. Okay. Now we're gonna give it the old macaroons. Okay. There. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. All right. So the next one is this bad boy right here. Make sure you discard all the old stuff. Here. Okay. Okay, same idea. Oh, got a thing behind it. There's your washer. There should be a washer under it. Okay, we gotta remove this and torque it all after. Okay. Get there, or else we can't actually get this out. So don't put that on right away, or you'll have a hell of a time removing it. Leave it loose. There you go. Here's the washer. And now this one doesn't actually have a washer, but it's telling us to install one. Oh, here's the washer right here. Okay, so it's telling us 30 thou washer. It come with a new washer. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll put this one back in. Then we'll give it a new bushing. Discard. Remove old bushing. I don't know if these are the bushings they... It says new bushing, but it doesn't say inboard. Okay, So look, install the bushing here. Now this thing had a washer in here. I think we should probably put it back. No? No. There we go. Then we put this washer on. Let me see what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that maybe that's gonna hit. Okay, so, okay, I get it. So we'll put a thin washer there. And then this on. Okay, got it. All right, so we'll do that with all of them. I think what they're saying is they're worried that I see what they're worried about. So you got this thin little washer. And what they want you to do is put this thin washer on first, then this special nut. Okay? Okay, so we'll do that. Okay? You just gotta make sure that. Okay, take this out. Clean all the grease. There's so much grease everywhere. I don't think that's intended. Okay. Okay. Thin washer first. Then the lock nut spacer. Then we tighten it up. That makes more sense. Okay, now we put this on. There we go. Okay, so I got it now. New nut. Okay, let's get this dialed in. Okay. All right, tightening it up. All the bolts are 24. Let's do this again. One, two. Okay, all of them are torqued. Look at the play in it now. So tight, right? Mark it up. Okay, done. So one side's completely done. So now we'll move on to the next side. So here's our new bushings. Let's lift it up. Okay, there we go. Clean hands, okay? All right, so here we gotta remove this cover. We'll put all the covers back after. Okay, so just remember that this is for the opposite side. Put it here. We don't need to touch this. This is our inflator. Obviously someone's been in here because this isn't just supposed to sit like this. And then it's got two bolts on this side. Why is this like this? It's very weird. This probably goes like this. Ah, someone's been in here before. An inflator's been replaced on this car before. That is, and laziness occurred. So we'll obviously make that right. Okay, so just gonna remove the old grommet. There. And now we can just push this through. And there we go. Done. There's one, and then there should be another one right somewhere. Right there. Okay, so we got it. All right, we'll make this right. Okay, so now we have our 24 to remove right here. So the way we're gonna do that with 14. So we're just removing this inflator. Okay. And then we'll tighten everything up. Okay. Yeah, let's get the bigger boys. Okay. Just take this off to the side like this. Just don't lose this stuff. We'll put it down here so we don't remember. So we remember, and we got to clean some of this dirt up. Oh my god, it's so gross. Okay. See the side? Look. You can see the play in it. So we're gonna remove all this stuff too and replace all these bushings as well. And that'll resolve this entire problem. Hold nuts. Okay, so all the nuts. Now we can remove this. So try and remove this bracket first. Okay. All right. There we go. And here's your bushing, completely destroyed. All right. So same idea. Clean this all up. As you can see, look, there's a bushing there. Just leave it in place if that's where it is. Okay. And here's your other component. Okay. Okay. So step one. Let's get a bushing in this one before we forget. There we go. Okay. All right. We'll remove this guy right here. Don't try to mess with this thing too much. Keep all your bushings. Check if there's any washers there. See how this thing wants to go off into outer space. Okay. So while you're waiting, just put this thing back in its home. Just for now. It doesn't go nowhere. Now we're gonna remove these old bushings. One. I think that one's just completely gone for here. Okay, wipe everything down. Okay. Put your bushings in. So weird. So many variables. Okay. Bushings in. Okay. Clean your bracket. Oh, there is a washer here. All right. Okay, there's a bushing. Two. Wipe down these washers. Okay. Grab new nuts. There's tension right now. We gotta get this down. There. Okay. Okay, so let's inspect this. It doesn't seem like it wants to go. So let's see what's holding it up. Okay. Take these washers out, don't lose them, because I think I just lost one. Okay. What's the problem here? Okay. Okay, so if we're having a problem with this one, let's just put it in like so. Let's put them in like so, because clearly they're giving us some trouble. Okay, so washer, and then this thing. Okay, make sure it's lined up nicely. Grab your nut. Nope, see, it's not. You gotta make sure it's, this thing goes all the way down. Okay, so how am I gonna do that? There you go. Now it's sitting flush. You need a little bit of persuasion. Let's check it again. Looks like it moved. It did. Okay, so let's flip it. There. Okay, nice. Let's get back to this now. Okay, this one's easy. Yeah, there we go. This one will go on nicely. This one's gonna behave. Feel it. Okay, see how it corrected itself? All right, so we should have one more nut, and that's it. That's it. Tighten it up. One, two. That's it. Now check it out. Absolutely no play. That's exactly what we want. So now we can put this back on. Just remember your lock washer. Okay. And regular washer. Okay, this goes in like so. Okay, only goes in one way. And just remember that this wiring, this one is gonna be here. There we go, and then the bottom one, I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna check with a light. Oh, there it is. No one put this back in. There we go. Now it's mint. Now it's exactly as it should be. Okay, now you gotta put this thing all the way back on. Okay, torque on that is 23 foot-pounds for this one. And there we are. And that's it. Give her the little good and tight marked. All right. We were here. We were there. All right. So now the seat is completely refurbished. Now we can put our little cover back on. How does this thing go? I don't even remember. Maybe go like this. Hey. Does it go like that? Or does it go, goes like that? Okay. There we are. Okay, so. There we go. Okay. there's your clips. So this thing, I'm gonna lock it. Pretty much has to go behind here. Behind here. And then it clips behind there. I believe around here. This goes on like so. Well, maybe we should first bring it. There we go. Okay, put it right. There we go. Got a screw here. Okay, this tab goes back here. It's just a little push lock. Okay, this just lift this up, slides in the center. That's it. This already has that back on, and take a look. It'll just slide down here, and that's it. And then we can put our cover back on. And our seat is officially repaired. Now we just have to put it back in the vehicle, reconnect everything, and reconnect the battery. So let's go do that now. Okay, so now we're gonna zap our bolt back in. Oh. See, I don't think it's in. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna zap the two front ones. I'll be right back. We're gonna torque these to 25 foot-pounds. Mark them. That's it. Mark them up. And now make sure the seat doesn't rock anymore. Oh, look at that. No more rocking seat. Let's see. Put it back in its place. Beautiful. All right, that's all done. Now you're just gonna reconnect your battery. Make sure you have no SRS codes. And then do an idle relearn procedure on the vehicle. So just handbrake up, everything off in the vehicle, and let it idle for 10 minutes, and you'll be good.